Hello and welcome to the second part of the painting project 2019. I'm going to start off with showing a couple of the Grey Knights. All 10 of them are at the same stage, I only have 10. This is the initial kill team, the other 5 are replacements for these guys in case I or Igor wanted to change some weapons out in the future. So 2 of these guys have Nemesis Falchions, and then there's the Justicar with what's the name? The regular weapon. There's an incinerator and a Psy Cannon in there. So I painted these metal. There will be a tutorial hopefully this week if I get the Justicar finished, but I think that's not really going to be a problem. Then in a bit we'll move on to the Adeptus Mechanicus Rustalkers. I was just about to say Adeptus Astartes, but that's not true. And this past week I painted those blue whitish wires, and I finished all the metallic parts of these guys. For the upcoming week I plan on painting in the coppery golden parts together with some wall wires, and to get some extra color on there. And then the week after that I hope finishing these 5 guys, and in that week I also hope to finish the Grey Knights. So quite some extra models to add to the pool of finished duders for this year. So then when this shot's over there will be a couple of orcs. They are at the chip stage, but you'll see the progress on how I went through that in a bit as well in the painting part of the video. And here they are. As for the upcoming week I hope to finish the first orcs actually. They are quite a long way, they're not in this video. I'll only make the painting parts on stuff that actually is a lot of models, not just 1 or 2, because otherwise this would be every week a video of 2.5 hours, and that's not what it's supposed to be. And in the end of the video there's a couple of finished Tyranids that I finished this last week. So for now I'm going to say thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the video, and hopefully see you next week. Bye bye.
So I started working on these orcs, and I painted them, base coated them or primed them black obviously first, and then through the airbrush I painted them all burnt umber, which I forgot to film, sorry about that. And now I'm going to apply coated chipping medium to these guys. So I'll show just these 3 bikes I have standing here from Speed Freaks. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a cold. Oh, that's one. So, and after now I'm just going to continue to do the rest, but it's unnecessary to film it all. So for the next stage I'm now going to just paint them all black, and then start working on the building up the blue color after that. So just a bit of black again. I'm going to do this through the airbrush. Simply in a top-down manner. because the burnt umber is meant to be a rust color. It's perfectly fine if it's in the bottom, still a bit visible. So the chipping medium makes the models quite sticky. As you can see, this goes really fast. So I'll continue doing the rest. So now they're all black. I'm gonna take some light blue and again through the airbrush. Going to make all the armor panels and stuff. I want blue, this dark blue, and just like with the black, it's not a big deal if some of the lower areas aren't touched. And these will be painted, I think, clearly by now, in the same way as I did the Big Mac in the tutorial with the Mega Knobs a little while ago. If I don't forget, I'll put a link down to that tutorial below the video. But I think most of you guys who are watching this are already aware of that video. So I'm going to continue on the other models. So with that done as well, I'm now going to take magic blue and again through an airbrush I'm going to highlight the models, all the blue panels. And this layer actually is, as far as the airbrushing goes, the most work, because you need to be a bit more precise for this one. So just look up that I got most of the area. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Well, that will go away eventually. So just on like an infantry model. And at this moment, it's not really. I'm gonna paint in the rest anyway, so it's not a big deal if paint's in wrong spots and such. So I'm gonna continue working on the rest, and then we'll be back with the next layer in a bit. So now I'm getting near the chipping. I've already done a bunch to get some room on the on my workspace. Spraying them with water to activate the chipping medium, and then yeah, you've seen me do this before, so just chip them. And they don't need to be the same as far as this go. Oh, he broke. I'll glue them later. And this is like a little bit of the disadvantage of chipping, that it's not always as model friendly. So you can also instantly consider this as a stress test for your model.